Good morning, everybody. Wow, sorry, I know it's been a while since I've made a video. Life's been like this, roller coaster. Yeah, it's been easier to get through the ups and the downs. Ever since last month when I went to Barter Fair and came back, I went through a rebirth. And during that time, I had become so uncomfortable, so uneasy that it helped me in a way because, as you know, I've struggled with drugs and alcohol. But during that rebirth, and I woke up from it, because I had gotten so uncomfortable, I'm now comfortable in my own skin, sober. Yeah, I still smoke weed once in a while when, I get too nauseous to eat, or my anxiety is just through the roof and nothing is helping with like the mind control and the thought control. Usually, like, if I get into fear, I just start meditating once I can become aware of it. But there are times where, I just, nature's medicine, smoke a little weed, and it relaxes my mind. Eases that anxiety, because I still do have a lot of mental health issues that I'm working through. I just happen to prefer weed over, Seroquel or Depakote or Adderall or half the other things they want to put me on for my ADHD, manic mania, bipolar, and all these different mental issues I deal with. I've self-healed. If I'm able to work through trauma responses and I'm aware that it's a trauma response and that I can change how I respond to things, that's healing. I've healed different aspects of that. And now I've met someone who is full in trauma response, and he's slowly learning and understanding and getting a grasp on how I do it. It ain't easy. Every day is a struggle. But I do know, like, my work here on myself is ultimately something I want to share with the world. There's so many different ways to heal, so many different ways to become a better person, and not everything works for everybody. But just know I'm going to be developing writing out how I got here. I'm going to be writing a book, sharing different things. One of the biggest things that, like, I've really been laying here thinking about is, the different ways, that I have healed, and that's through finding true love, true connection, with people, on either just a friend level. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm still waking up. I got a new tattoo, by the way. My 7s got fixed, finally. Anyway, that was a gift from my boyfriend. He's a sweetheart. And, our skin, though. Our skin. Excuse me again. I was watching a Simpsons episode on top of different books I've been reading by Don Miguel Ruiz. The Four Agreements, The Voice of Knowledge, Mastery of Love is a good one. And so encompassing all these different things, when it comes to touch, like, I can't stand my face being touched by other people. Yet through one of my trips, I was able to let my youngest touch my face. And as long as it's done in, you know, a soft, kind manner, I'm okay with it. And I'm realizing when I was younger, my mom, she would grab my face and squeeze. And that's why I don't like my face touched. And so I've got to heal that. You know, she did those things, you know, because she was in fear, because she wasn't living a life of love. And that's okay. You know, she was in her self-destructive era. Been there. But I'm also finding, like, I still struggle with always being authentic. And I drop back into being influenced by the outside world. Yet, as I look back, I see I may have done it for a reason, to help that person see that I'm not this perfect ball of love and light. I talk a good talk. I really work on following or matching my walk to my talk, as they say. You know, rising above the fear and truly changing how I think, because it was how I thought, and what I chose to focus my attention on. You know, if negative thoughts come in and I focus on those, negative things are going to happen. My hair is just all crazy. Sorry. Easily distracted, very ADHD. That's one thing that I know, like, yeah, I could go get meds for. Yeah. Sorry, I can't stop yawning. I think I'm going to cut this short now. Well, it's already 7 minutes. Anyway. I'm blabbering. Anyway. Finding the love that's in your heart is one of the hardest things to do. I've been through a lot. But it started with forgiving myself and becoming honest with myself about what I'm doing, where I'm going, and sticking to my goals. Anyway, I keep yawning. I'm going to shut up now. I love you guys. Love and laugh.